What's up, YouTube? This is the Brooklyn Bounce channel. I figured since I'm at that chapter of the book where Josephine Calco was talking about her brother's incident that happened at Goomba's Pizza in Palm Coast, Florida, with the calzone and the gun and the pistol whipping and everything, that I would take the 45-minute drive and show you the actual location of it. It's still a pizzeria. It still has the same sign and everything. It just has a different name. It says Mezzaluma's now, which is a really good pizza. Actually, there's not too many good pizzas in Florida, or at least in Daytona Beach. I mean, this is not Daytona Beach, but you have to travel. But here it is right here. This is the actual pizzeria where it happened. So I'm gonna drive home from here. I'm sorry. This is my second motor blog. My first video I did on the way here, I completely screwed it up, so I have to do it over again for you guys. So I'm just gonna talk about it on the way home. Basically, as Josephine Calco says in the book, Anthony's Boy, the Prince of Bath Avenue, the story of Joey Calco. Joey Calco was at home on a cold night, or a cold night in Florida, I guess, I don't know. Cold night, doing payroll, when he got a call from his female employees at the time it was Goomba's Pizza, saying that somebody was calling, cursing her out on the phone because they had ordered a calzone with no ricotta, only mozzarella, and he got the calzone with ricotta and mozzarella. So he said that he was coming over there. So Joey Calco, fearing that something might happen to his employees, grabbed his wife, who has a licensed concealed carry pistol. Sorry about that. I just went around that turn twice. Who has a licensed concealed carry pistol. I'm sorry, guys. I don't really know this area. I don't normally come to this actual Mezzaluma. I go. There's three of them, and there's one actually closer to our house, so we go to that one. So just bear with me. He grabbed his wife. She grabbed her pistol. They drove over there, and then as they were getting there, the guys that had the beef with the calzone were showing up, and he found that it wasn't just one guy; it was two guys, and they were very, very, very unpleasant. They were cursing. They were swearing. They were making derogatory remarks about Italian people, racist remarks about Italian people, saying that you guineas can come here, you think you can come here and run shit. And he tried to de-escalate the situation. He even offered them a refund, and they just wouldn't let up. And once they threatened to throw him in the oven, that's when he did what he did with the pistol. When you see in the video, he pistol whipped the guy in the face, and then he just rushed him. And you can actually see it. I think it's on YouTube. And the girls that were at the pizzeria working all testified that these two guys also had open arrest warrants, but they gave the cops false identification, and the cops bought it, so they didn't get arrested at all. But the girls said that these two guys did in fact threaten bodily harm to Joey Calco, so he did what he did. But I think that his downfall was, if he would have just let his wife, handle the gun, I guess, just if he didn't grab the gun and hit them with it. The fact that he put his hands on the gun that's what really threw him in jail. I mean, I think he got a year for the assault, and he got a whole bunch of time for the gun. So that's basically it with that. And now the pizzeria is owned by Mezzaluma's. They have 3 locations. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. They have 3 locations. 2 of them are in Palm Coast. One of them is in Ormond Beach, which is a little bit closer to where we live. That's why we go to that one. But it's really hard to find good pizza in Florida, especially if you're from New York. Yeah, Chinese food too is hard to find. You just
and a bagel.
Yeah, they have a bagel too. You're not gonna find bagels here either. But yeah, it's just it is what it is, you know. But there's a couple of good pizza places in Daytona Beach. There's Bronx House, which is probably my favorite out of all of them, which is in Port Orange. They make really good pizza there. The owners are obviously they're from the Bronx. It's pretty cool in there too because they have all New York City subway memorabilia hanging up and everything, and it's got like the black and white tiles hanging up, and it actually looks like you're in a subway station. It's pretty cool looking in there. You got Lenny's, which was Lenny's of Lindenhurst out here. It's not the Lenny's from Brooklyn. It's Lenny's of Lindenhurst. You have Pease, who was originally in Carroll Gardens, Brooklyn, and then Staten Island. They're out here. They're pretty good. You have and you have Constantine's, which the owner / cook of the South Daytona one. He was one of the original cooks at the L&B Spumoni Gardens in Brooklyn on 86th Street in the 80s. And he's out here too, doing his thing with that. I can't really think of any other good pizza out in any part of Volusia County, Florida. I mean, this is not Volusia County, this is Flagler County, but
if you know of any good Chinese food, feel free to jump in and put it in the comment section.
Yeah, if you know any good Chinese food, we'll definitely.
God, the Chinese food here tastes like dog food.
Yeah, I don't know. I never had dog food, but I guess my wife fell on hard times once or twice. Well, I don't know. But
you're an idiot.
What are you gonna do? To each his own, you know. Yeah. Now I'm just driving back. Gotta get on the highway.
Where are we?
We're still in Palm Coast.
Oh.
Palm Coast, but Palm Coast is a really nice part of Florida. I mean, it's got some shitty parts intertwined with it, but one night, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to take you through Daytona Beach. And I'm going to show you some shit that you ain't never seen in New York before, not even in freaking the worst of New York.
It's Florida.
Yeah, but not all Florida is bad. You can't just...
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's uncomfortably comfortable. If that made any sense.
What are you going to do?
It's like a non-stop candid camera episode.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. One thing great about Florida, though, I'll tell you, is
the weather.
You feel it now. The weather's horrible. It's hot, sticky much. But the car laws are fucking to die for. I have a 1992 Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4, which you're going to see a lot of for my my car subscribers. You can do anything you want to a car. There's no inspections out here. You can put turbos on your car. You can have all kind of mods on your car. And cops don't even care. If anything, cops will stop you and take a look at your car. They'll take a picture of it. Not in a bad way either. No, and literally on the highway, the speed limit is mostly 70. You have to be doing at least 90 to even pique their attention. So if you enjoy driving fast, like I do, you enjoy sports cars, motorcycles like I do, Florida's the place to be. It really is.
But be warned, these people drive like Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, you gotta narrow your. The whole Florida driving test really isn't that. Oh, it's not really hard to get a driver's license in Florida.
No,
It's not like in New York where you gotta go to Coyle Street in Brooklyn and Sheepshead Bay. You had to go to Starrett City and park in a freaking parking space that you couldn't. Yeah, parallel park in a parking space that you couldn't fit a freaking tuna fish can into. Here, I mean, I think the whole road test. I mean, don't quote me on this, but I think the whole road test is in a parking lot.
Yes, it is.
But not for CDLs though. I have a CDL-B, and that was actually a pain in the ass test with the buses and shit. But the car test, I mean, it's easy. I don't know. I don't want to get too far off track here, but yeah, like I said, and also I want to say something about me. I'm not, and I never have claimed to be a mob guy. I was never a criminal. I was never arrested. I never did time. My only claim to fame with that is I have family that was involved with that I don't even really see that much of. I just love the Bath Avenue crew. I was always fascinated by the Bath Avenue boys. I don't know why. Jimmy Calandra, Tommy Reynolds, Paulie Galino, rest in peace. I just think, you know why I was probably so fascinated with the Bath Avenue boys? Because there's so little about them that you can find. There's really nothing out there. I mean, Jimmy Calandra, you should sub to Jimmy. If anything, if you don't sub to me, go sub to Jimmy Calandra's channel, because he's telling Bath Avenue stories that have never been told before, and they're pretty cool, you know. But anyway, I don't want to bore you guys, but I just wanted to say that about myself before anybody gets the wrong idea. I don't claim to be a mob guy. I don't claim to be a street guy. I don't claim to be anything. I could have, but nah, I don't have the temper for that. I don't have the temper to just sit there and, follow orders and let someone disrespect me and smile in their face and make sure that they get it later. I don't have that temperament. So if I would have been involved in that life, I would have been dead a long time ago. So, but anyway, guys, I still got about another 30-minute drive. If you like the video, please subscribe. Subscribe to Fat Ball Sicilian. Subscribe to Gunsmoke to Dawn. We love Gunsmoke. Subscribe to Jimmy Calandra, Bath Avenue Story. Subscribe to Brooklyn guy Vinny Bracco, and all those guys who. Oh yeah, New Beginnings with Chad. I'm sorry, Chad. And Just Josie. I'm sorry, Josie. They're all doing a good job at that stuff. I don't really know that much about the mob to do that. So, like I said, I just like to read that book because it's just yeah, I love the Bath Avenue. It's just just fascinating me when I was younger. They're a couple of years older than me. Those guys are like 3 or 4 years older than I am, and they're just cool. They're just cool. It was just cool. I mean, I know it's not cool what they were doing, but it was just fascinating back then to me. And I'm fortunate that my wife had bought me the book when it came out, so that I know that very few of them out there, so I figured I would share it with you guys. But tonight I just figured I would try myself out at motovlogging, which I'm going to do a lot of on motorcycles and in my other car. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you don't like it, hit the don't like button. That's cool. If you want to curse me out in the comments, do that too. That's cool. I go any way you want, anything you want to do, anything you want to write. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day and be safe.